Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Expos and the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. A Michigan-born lefty gets the starting job here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Montreal, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
The playing field, 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Aiken, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 1-0. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Stephen Segui, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Zobrist or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. That's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned his...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Russell Martin now. And it's fouled away. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. The 0-1 home to Martin. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mancini moving back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and is in danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here, or if the inferno rages on.
And now is Yasiel Puig, fouled off. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Line drive base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Ball and a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Diaz is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play at first after the ball hit the dirt.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
4 runs here in this half inning. hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Puig rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. And he's safe.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Cliff Floyd.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Hector Velasquez comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. In now, Cliff Floyd, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Margot stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss now as Floyd finds himself in an 0-2 hole. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead on now to the bottom of inning number 1. Montreal leads this one 5-0. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Digging in now, Trey Mancini, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming, here it is. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in, Renato Nunez. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2. Wood sets. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw sails a bit, but Davis is able to get up there to record the out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next will be Willy Adames. First pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up, and here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 96.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stefan Segui. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. A 1 pitch on its way.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Santander. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Anthony Santander, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Wood, a 6'4" lefty. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Batting 6, the
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn felt so good.
Oh, dear, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in, Pat Valaika, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball, no.
Here's the 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first.
Here we go.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. As a look, now the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
So now to the plate, Austin wins, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average entering play at 301. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. It might work out if they could drive them in now and chip away at that deficit.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Chris Davis. Runner in scoring position with 2 guns. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Wood sets. Here's the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. Now a 5-2 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dilo. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. On the ground to third. He's got it. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Expos are out in front, 5-2. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
For Montreal,
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Zobrist is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
0-2, here it is.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 0-2 once more. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Yasiel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
The dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Yandy Diaz. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
And here's Renato Nunez. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Santander. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right in it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Orioles draw closer on the home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Fry, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 51.
All set for the start of the inning. Striding in, Manuel Margot.
The left fielder, Manuel Margot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Cliff Floyd. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Floyd, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. The bouncer to the left side. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Well, I think the second baseman felt the heat from the runner coming at him. He seemed to rush his throw, and that caused him to throw it wide at first. Tough turn, but I think he'd tell you he should have made a better throw.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next will be Willie Adames. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Mancini moving back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in, Stefan Segui. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 2 costly errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Montreal is on top 6-3. In now for the O's, Austin Hayes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop,
Digging in to try it again, Pat Valaika. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Standing in, Austin Wynns comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Up there as he takes command. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A pause and the 0-2 fouled away. Wood sets. Here's the 0-2. Three runs, 6 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going up.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kiermaier giving chase. He's not going to get it. And the two-out rally continues. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like a little deja vu for him right now. Last time out, he surrendered 6 runs, and he's given up 4 here already.
To the plate now, Hanser Alberto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Orioles settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Expos are out on top 6-4. Sean Armstrong come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Ben Zobrist.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Now the 1-0.
No.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in once again, Russell Martin, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
Nobody out. Runner on first. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Davis is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Yasiel Lee.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Puig hits a little over the 270 mark. One out count. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Hayes is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
So striding forward now, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set and the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Santander looks up. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
Talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, left fielder, Manuel.
At the plate, Manuel Margot. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Montreal leads it 8-4. So here's Trey Mancini. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
At the plate, Renato Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. And there's one away.
Number 25, Anthony Santander.
Also striding in, Anthony Santander. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Mancini rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. On the season, Hayes is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Hayes carries a very respectable hitting line right at .310.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Margot will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Pat Valaika.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. From the stretch. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
5 runs, 10 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Kiermaier coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now 8-5. Tanner Scott takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Tanner Scott.
Stepping up to the plate, Cliff Floyd. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. 1 out, nobody on. pulled toward right center field. Mancini moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
At the plate, Willie Adames, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding into the box, Austin Wynns. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-1. Popped him up. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1-1, the count to Chris Davis. The 1-1 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ramon Urias. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Drives it out to deep right center field. Puig on the run. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
I was the first to unlock.
Standing in now, Hanser Alberto. Bullet back up the middle. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Richard Blyer comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Coming to the plate now, Stefan Segui. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Number 96.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, Ben Zobrist. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. And this one gets away. Can't forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
A runner at second, nobody out. Into right field, that's a base hit. The throw to the plate. Top of the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead or a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. A runner at first with no outs here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Runners on first with 1 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Yandy Diaz will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. The second for one, the tag, and he is out. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Expos lead it 9-5. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a total, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now that the designated hitter, Ronaldo.
One gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. He gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He worked 6 1/3, mostly forgettable innings, but he will leave with the lead in his pocket. Oliver Drake takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Anthony Santander the next to bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The left fielder, Manuel Margot.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball up.
Line toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Miguel Castro is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 50, Miguel.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. misses 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now back.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A man at third with one away. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And he's out on the tag. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Ready for another shot now, Willie Adames. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Mancini moving back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Expos lead this one 10-5. Ready once again, Austin Hayes. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. He's set and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Margot's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Pat Valaika.
Coming to the plate now, Pat Valaika. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Austin Wins. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Let's go, wait for the pitch.
1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And it's fouled away. Is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Popped up. Floyd in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Expos are out in front here, 10-5. Michael Givens enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Stefan Segui. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Number 96.
First offering on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Russell Martin, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
At the plate now, Yasiel Puig. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line. A runner on first with 2 away. Liner towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Davis now, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And that's by him, it's 0-1.
One strike.
The pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall, and he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Now that managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box, Ramon Urias, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Segui has a play. 1 out.
The third baseman, Hunter.
Settling in now, Hanser Alberto, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. What a play.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Now batting, Trey Mancini, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Expos have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Expos scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Alex Wood pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Keegan Aiken couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Yo,